Hey guys, Lookfolk here and welcome to another FIFA 21 Icon player review. Finally, EA have given us a new set of Icon SBCs. I'm going to be reviewing all three of them, starting off with the 92 rated Moments Didier Drogba, who looks absolutely ridiculous. Probably out of the whole three that came out today, he's the one that I'm most excited for, just because I remember watching him as like a kid growing up and kind of having like a love-hate relationship with him because he'd always score against Liverpool, but he was just such an insane player, and I think a player that I didn't really... I think kind of like after his peak, I didn't really make the most of enjoying him whilst he was like at his best with Chelsea and stuff like that. It's because I probably just hated him at the time because of how good he was for them. And of course, Liverpool and Chelsea were massive rivals back then, obviously still are. But we did go ahead and complete his loan SBCs. SBC is going to be coming in at around about 1.1 million to be able to complete 3 games played with him, 7 goals scored and 1 assist, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak for, has some great in-game stats, 99 finishing, 96 positioning, 96 shot power, 94 acceleration as well, some really good physicality stats, player traits of flair, long shot taker, power header and outside foot shot, and icon profile. It focuses on one of his seasons, of course, at Chelsea, where he was obviously at his most prolific, had a few decent seasons of like Marseille and stuff like that as well. But this card's fantastic. Like, he is so good. And often when you think of Drogba and you think that obviously, yes, you know, the finishing wise and the physicality wise is going to be fantastic there, but is he going to be a bit of a clunky card? And obviously, whilst his balance isn't great at 81, his actual dribbling didn't feel too bad. I'm not saying like it's a massive stand-up part to the card, but you know, his dribbling goes from 82 to 92 with that marks and chemistry. He's already got 81 balance as well, so I wouldn't let that 70 balance, whilst he isn't like the best dribbler in this game, I wouldn't say he felt clunky or slow to turn with on the ball, but obviously you shouldn't expect him to feel like a Lionel Messi on the ball or anything like that. But obviously at the same time, he doesn't feel that slow to turn with or anything like that. But for me, I thought his pace was actually very good, a lot quicker than what I thought he was going to feel like. You know, 94 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. He actually felt insane in game. He actually felt really, really rapid, which was bizarre to use a Drogba card that felt really quick, because I don't think he was the quickest player. You know, even when he was at his best, that you wouldn't... I don't think you talk about, you know, Drogba as like a massive sprinter or, you know, having like bags of pace or anything like that. But this card in particular was very good in that, you know, he can easily get away from opposition defenders by using his pace to get through, you know, to create one-on-one chances. His finishing is up there, some of the best in this game. Of course, having power header, outside foot, which is obviously great to have, 4-star weak foot, 99 finishing, 96 shot power, 89 long shots, both his... shot power and long shots go to 99 with that marks and camera style, so literally top high-end finishing stats for him. And also his physicality, again, in the way that he can retain possession of the ball while he doesn't get bullied off the ball or anything like that. Fantastic strength. I mean, his strength goes from 94 to 99 with that marks and camera style once again, so obviously that's really, really good. And in general, he was a fun card to be able to use. Now, he's coming in at 1.1 million. I'm not too sure what his current price is on the market, and obviously with the fact that you still have the 81 plus player packs to be able to grind as well, to get the card a little bit cheaper. These SBCs are expensive. I think like Pelo's like $500,000. I'm not too sure what Sol Campbell's coming in at, but Drogba was very expensive at the same time. You know, if you were, you know, a Chelsea fan, or you just grew up liking and watching Drogba play, you know, in the Premier League week in, week out like I did, then I think he's a good SBC to be able to go for. I think, you know, cards in this game, if you want them because you liked watching him growing up or stuff like that, you've always wanted him in your team, then do his SBC. I wouldn't worry about the cost. You know, I think if you like him, just go and do the SBC, because then you're guaranteed to have more fun in the game by using a player that you really, really liked when you were watching him when you were younger or whatever. So I wouldn't worry about price or anything like that. And I know there's definitely a Chelsea fan that watches one of my videos all the time. And to him, I'd be saying do the SBC. But yeah, on the whole, he's a good card to be able to use. I actually had a lot of fun with him. I mean, obviously, you know, 8 goal contributions in the 3 matches, 7 of those being goals. His finishing is literally top class, so I really, really enjoyed using this card. But anyway, guys, that will finish off this player review. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.